I'll start playing this. I'm trying to buy myself some food. Okay.
And Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Hang on, mate. Checking my order.
They've got Gordon. Richmond is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Howard. And it's Unseld in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bobcats, Russell Westbrook out there with Joe Dumars. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Cowens in at the 4 spot. Now here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Looking as tenacious as ever. Westbrook never holds back when going for his finish.
To the inside, here's Unseld, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Gordon, following the 3 by Columbus that went in. Here's Halliburton. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Took him no time at all on that one. Cowens has got a couple of threes now in the first for Columbus. Halliburton passes to Unseld. He takes it in and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
The shot's good from Cowens.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Westbrook, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. And that one drops for him.
Masterful touch there on the floater. Westbrook is so tricky with it, a difficult cover for the defense.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Okay, that was my mess
The
up.
shot by Cowens, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Halliburton with it. Westbrook picks him up.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
Richmond with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Unseld. Westbrook with the block.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 5. Pass to Unseld. Howard setting the pick for Halliburton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Beal. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got 4 assists in the game.
looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so it's Columbus heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bobcats.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dumars is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Cowens in at the 4-man position. Howard with a screen on Westbrook. To the middle. Releases. Gobert with the block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
Westbrook passes to Cowens. Drains the three-pointer. Cowens has got the lead up to 13 now for Columbus.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
It's stolen by Johnson. A pass to DeBusschere. Good on the shot.
Okay, that's a block.
DeBusschere's got 4
Okay.
points this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Westbrook against Gordon. A floater. Westbrook, no good. Here's DeBusschere. Banked in off the glass. DeBusschere's got 6 points.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And taken away by Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Great
Okay,
job pushing the
turnovers.
pace. They caught the defense lagging.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Columbus. Pass to Beal. Back to Westbrook. Here's Cowens. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. He's got 18.
But what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Trying to cool him down. He ain't going to cool down.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Stolen by Dumars. Pass to Cowens. The shot's good. Cowens has got 20.
Refusing to back down. They put the contact on him, and he just ignored it.
Richmond for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Columbus leading by 10. The shot by Cowens, no good.
Second miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Cowens has got 11 here in this quarter alone. And so it's Columbus. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Gordon out there with Howard. Then it's Richmond. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Unseld in at the center position. Richmond kicks to Halliburton. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Even for Halliburton, that is deep range, but this guy has the skill to make those.
It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Here's Gobert. The kick out to Dumars. Pass to Collins. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got his 5th assist in this one. Westbrook against Halliburton. Outside Gordon. Richmond for 3. And it's Collins with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good. Beal.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Howard. 1:20 left in the third. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Columbus. Left side, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Unseld. Watson with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Watson slams it in.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And Dumars gets it to go.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Halliburton passes to Unseld. Outside Gordon. Hands it from downtown. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Outstanding look right there. Love to see him pass it up for a better look.
Here's Gobert, and again it's Columbus.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
Halliburton against Dumars, and he comes up with the deuce. Halliburton's got 10.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And here's Dumars outside.
Not bad.
It's hauled in by Watson.
Shot.
Lobs it up, and that's going to do it, son. Good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Columbus in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. All around, it's hard to point. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bobcats leading by 16. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Dumars. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Gobert is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Cowens in at the power forward. Outside Gordon. Here's Halliburton. No good from 3. Gobert against Richmond. Launches it. Carries it from 3-point range. Cowens has got 32 points.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Columbus leading by 19 points. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by Columbus. Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim. But now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Edwards, no good.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Now here's Gobert. Mark Price pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. And that one's good. Westbrook.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Here's Beal. And he banks in the layup.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Edwards dishes to Price. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Westbrook. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Dumars off the left rim and out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Well, not just a dunk, but major power. He really rubbed that one in their faces.
Price outside. That's good from 17 feet away.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball
Almost
for this
third
home
point.
stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so it's Columbus taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this...
Yep, I need 49 more blocks, rebounds, or steals.
Greetings,
This is gonna be a long
everyone.
time.
An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports.
I'll have pink
We're so
time.
glad you could join us. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Then they
They've
about
got
double
Gobert.
that.
Tracy McGrady is out there with John
Get the
Stockton.
other-
Then
the,
there's
girls, the
Gordon,
opal.
and it's Shaq in at center. And for Columbus, we've got Russell Westbrook. Also Dumars out there. Bradley Beal is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Cowens in at the four-man position. Now, here's Dumars. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Cowens. Lets it go from deep. And Shaq pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the
Okay.
basket by Gordon.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Here's Westbrook. John Stockton
I
with the
messed that
rebound.
up.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
No good from Shaq. And so Gobert will bring it up for Columbus. Outside Dumars. Here's Cowens. Knocks down the three ball. Cowens has got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, O'Neal. Looks for Stockton, gets it to him. McGrady outside. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
We're doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Westbrook against Stockton. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here is O'Neal. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable timing.
Good ball movement here by Columbus.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Stockton the pass to Mobley. And it's Walker, top of the key. No good on the 3. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Bobcats. 3-point lead.
Well, that's just a good-looking jumper from distance there.
Dumars against Stockton, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Dumars, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Columbus with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Columbus.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain unselfish.
So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dumars is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Rudy Gobert. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Cowens in at the power forward. Here's Bailey. The Bobcats making the shot. Here's Walker. And the shot goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Westbrook against Gordon. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
An above the rim athlete, even on the back 9. Westbrook sends it home.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Dumars. And Dumars throws it down.
Yes. Showing great vision that time. And that pass is right on the money.
The kick out to Walker. Holds it up there for Mobley. Oh,
that's not Walker, that's Shaquille O'Neal.
Checking in for the away team, Rudy Gobert.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half. And Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Stockton the pass to Gordon. Stockton sets the screen for Gordon. Gobert pulls it in. Bobcats leading by 10. Here's Beal. Pass to Westbrook. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 8 points.
I mean, Westbrook is a gifted finisher. Allow him to find his looks inside at your own risk.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Good on the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Stockton. Here's Wilkes. Fires the three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Here's Collins. Guarded by Walker. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Stolen by Walker. The shot comes out, and so that brings the first half to a close. Bobcats lead by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Gobert is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Stockton in at the two-guard spot.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Gordon. Launches a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gordon's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Dumars against McGrady. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Have I even missed a shot yet? Yeah, I have. I missed 3.
9 points in the game so far.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Outside for Beal. Three-pointer. And again, Columbus with the triple.
Well, sometimes it's just this easy. He gets the ball and fires.
Mr. Gobert. Back to McGrady. Nice D from Dumars. Columbus leading by 16. Here's Cowens. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Cowens has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Number 35, Sheriff Ford.
Here's McGrady. He's got 9. O'Neal finds Stockton. And here is O'Neal. And the shot goes down.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
McGrady against Westbrook. Lets it go with the 3. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of the 7. Outside, Beal. Over to the wing. Here's Cowens, and he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
Dumars against Parker. Mobley the pass to Parker to the left wing. Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Columbus. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Down low. Here's Gordon. Here's Wilkes. Off target from outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything he could defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Columbus with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Gobert, Russell Westbrook out there with Dumars. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Cowens in at the 4 spot. McGrady outside. And there's jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
On the wing, Stockton. He's covered by Westbrook. The shot by Stockton, no good. Columbus leading by 22. And Dumars throws it down.
Perfect feed. You make it easy on your teammates if you get it to them on time.
McGrady outside. Pass to Gordon. Back to Stockton. McGrady against Dumars. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal, and it's in there.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the C on that possession.
Now here's Stockton. Gobert finds Gordon. A three-pointer is right on target.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Cowens. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Gobert, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, when Gobert gets deep positioning like that, sometimes you're better off just sending him to the line.
Columbus leading by 22. Here's Cowens, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, credit the pass there. That's a nice setup.
1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Mobley, a screen on Dumars. Here's Parker, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know what to do. We talked about adjustment.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And they pick up 2.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Reeves, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry over into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Here's Gobert, following the score by Columbus. Out to Parker, inside, Sloan. And the layup is good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And Dumars gets it to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Columbus taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitor.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Stockton. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. And for Columbus, they've got Gobert. Joe Dumars is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Cowens in at the power forward position. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Gasol. And that one, good.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Gobert, the pass to Cowens. Good ball movement here by Columbus. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him move it for a better look.
Edwards looking it over. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Outside Westbrook shoots the 3, and the Bobcats another 3.
And how about Westbrook's impressive passing ability there? Beautiful dime to set up his teammate.
For 3, Edwards. Rebound by Columbus. Here's Cowens. No good on the
I
triple.
messed that shot up.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Gasol. Stockton passes to Wembanyama. Misses the 3. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And Columbus with possession. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Wembanyama, right side. Gobert with the block.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Westbrook with the bucket.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Okay, it is Bosh.
Takes a step back, shoots from 14, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And when Stockton gets a look from there, it is more often than not going in.
Outside Westbrook, shoots over Moncrief, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Have I missed any? Yeah, I've missed 2. Damn, but they've missed 6. Damn.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Columbus.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
First team foul.
The top pick of the 2017 draft, Kelsey Plum was a good player in her first couple of years, but she's become a great one after a few off-season. Credit Kelsey for continuing to improve her game.
Here's Plum, trailing by 13. Three-pointer, Butler, and it's Cowens with the rebound. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Columbus leading by 15. Pass to Cowens. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cowens has got 13 points.
Well, they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Gasol, a screen on Dumars. With the drive. A nice shot by Gasol.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's the Bobcats with the ball. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Cowens has got 5 points in the quarter.
What a great job keeping his head on a swivel and finding his teammate.
Here's Butler. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so here's Columbus. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, inside, Gobert can be a true monster, using his size and reach very effectively.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. We got Anthony Edwards. Jimmy Butler is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Bosch. And it's Stockton in at the point guard position.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the game.
Second team foul.
.52 seconds left now here in the second. Bosch. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Cowens. And again, Columbus with the triple.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And they'll get another chance. Edwards, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
For three, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so it's Columbus, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's the Bobcats with the ball. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Dumars. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Gobert is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Cowens in at the 4.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now, here's Stockton. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook running up the court.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
For three, Edwards gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Dumars dishes to Gobert. Here's Cowens. And again, Columbus with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Butler sets a screen for Stockton. Outside for Wembanyama. And the three ball is good. Wembanyama has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And stolen by Gasol. Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Gobert the pass to Cowens. Up and in on the layup. Cowens has got 10 points in just the second half.
And you could tell he really wanted those 2 points. Just muscled that one in.
Pass to Wembanyama. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Beal against Edwards. Here's Cowens. Drops in the tray. Cowens has got 32 points.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
Butler passes to Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Pass to Cowens. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Edwards. And it goes down 2 points. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And so it's Columbus in complete command. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Gasol out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Stockton. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. Stockton, no good. Good ball movement here by Columbus. Back to Beal. Pass to Cowens. The 3, good on the three-point shot. Cowens has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Columbus. Now Butler. Gasol finds Wembanyama. Right side Gasol. Oh, that's blocked.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Stockton left side. And here's Edwards from the arc. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game. Right wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the Bobcats another 3.
You could tell Westbrook was dead set on getting those points right back.
Here's Wembanyama. The shot from the low post is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Cowens. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Wembanyama passes to Stockton. Here's Butler. This one for 3. Westbrook with the block. Goes up on the wing. Wembanyama with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bucket is good.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Well, you know, Gobert doesn't usually show off much, but that was special.
Here's Stockton. Outside Gasol. Pass to Butler. 18 feet out. Beal pulls it in. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
The shot's good from Cowan.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Stockton looking around, and so it's Columbus taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front
Easy
of a
dub.
crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Hart.
Just 11 more to go.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the
I
starting
need
group for
6
the
more
visitors.
dunks, 11
Thompson
more
is out there
blocks,
with Chris Paul.
rebounds.
Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Chamberlain.
They'll
and
be
it's
good.
Daniels in at the 5 spot. And for the Bobcats, they've got Gobert. Joe Dumars is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Cowens in at the 4 slot.
Here we go.
Al Paul. That's tipped.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
The shot's good from Cowens.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And apparently I just need 10 more three-pointers.
Here's Dumars. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now, here's Chamberlain. And he uses the glass on the layup.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Dumars against Thompson. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Cowens. There's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul passes to Daniels. Now, here's Chamberlain. Tight defense on him. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Paul with the three. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Outside Beal. Outside Dumars. Good ball movement here by Columbus. Pass to Cowens. No good from outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To the paint. And Chamberlain with the stop.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Great body control there.
I was holding it that whole entire time.
Execute close to the basket.
Pass to Chamberlain. DeRozan against Beal. Daniels is screen on Beal. Here's DeRozan. Here's Daniels. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And DeRozan, an excellent passer, finding his open teammate.
And Cowens gets it to go. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
A good close contest so far as we finish.
Nine more blocks, steals, and rebounds. 8 more three-pointers and 10 more dunks. I'm going to guess.
The first
6 more
quarter.
dunks.
Bobcats lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Columbus?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here's Allen, following the three by Columbus that went in. Great D that time from Westbrook. Pass to Cowens. Here's the three. Good, and Beal picking up the assist. Cowens has got the lead up to 8 now for Columbus. Cowens has gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Halliburton passes to Jackson.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Wilt Chamberlain. Neka openly.
Pass to Agumake. Here's Paul. And that one is good. Paul's got his first 2 points.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
Here's Cowens. Jacks up a 3. And again, Columbus with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Oh, that's Dennis Rodman.
1:41 left in the first half of the game. Beal against Paul. Out to DeRozan. Stolen by Westbrook. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Russell Westbrook out there with Joe Dumars. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Cowens in at the 4. There's DeRozan. Following the 3 by Columbus that went in. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
Yep, it counts.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now, here's DeRozan. No scoring in this one. Here's Chamberlain over Gobert.
Stellar defense. Gobert will have him thinking twice about bringing it inside again.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Rodman. On the wing to Rosen. Paul for three. And it's Collins with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Westbrook fires away. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
I make that on a daily basis.
Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so it's Columbus with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Make some noise and get ready for the main half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And that's bring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Columbus. Chamberlain is out there at DeRozan. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Daniels in at the center position.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson passes to Paul. Over Westbrook. Good ball movement here by Columbus.
Let's go. I got Dennis Rodman.
Good job in the low post. That's 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
I mean, Westbrook is a gifted finisher. Allow him to find his looks inside at your own risk.
Daniels will screen on Westbrook, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's Dumars. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. The shot by Collins, no good. Daniels with it. Westbrook picks him up. And that one, good. Daniels has got his second basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Beal, here's Collins, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
We just need 3 more three-pointers and 4 more help.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Thompson outside. Chamberlain kicks to DeRozan. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Lock at 6. Paul's shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier If they can't improve their defensive intensity, they got to show some fight.
Gordon's checked in for Chamberlain. Ball fires from way outside. The long-distance three is buried.
Yeah, playing off ball. We've seen more of this over the latter part of Paul's career.
Pass to Collins. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got 3 assists now in this one. Paul passes to Daniels. Gordon against Gobert. Daniels sets a screen for DeRozan. On the wing, Gordon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Collins. Can't connect from long distance. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Chamberlain's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Here's Thompson. Rebound by Columbus. And it's Beal in the corner. Pass to Collins. Over Thompson. Again, the Bobcats score.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Columbus. Finish. And
2 more three-pointers and 4 more.
with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Russell Westbrook, also Joe Dumars out there. Bradley Beal is out there with Gobert, and it's Cowens in at the 4-man position. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. From past the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Cowens. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Cowens has got 31 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Cowens, guarded by Chamberlain. Gobert, and it's Daniels with the rebound. Ball looking over the floor. Gobert with the block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Westbrook's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Paul passes to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Over in the corner, Paul. From outside, off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Cowens has got 34 points.
Pushing the action, getting others involved.
He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
On the wing, Dumars, covered by Dumars. Dumars misses. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Here's Dumars. Takes it inside. Off target at the rim.
Why the fuck would I do a reverse layup there?
In this one. There was a tape.
Let's try and do a dunk. Now reverse. Doesn't state I have to play with them. All it states is I have to win by a -1 deficit.
And Columbus with possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Collins. Here's Reese. And here's Dumars. Reese the pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Drills it from outside. Collins has got the first basket here in overtime for the Bobcats.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Now Embiid. And Grimes has it in the corner. Oubre outside. High post shot. Rebound by Columbus. Good ball movement here by Columbus.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Dumars. And Dumars throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Maxey hits them both. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Columbus. They lead by 4.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting up
That should do it.
on a show.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It drops, and now they trail by just 4.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And the 76ers with possession. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Collins. It's rebounded by Dumars. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so the Bobcats take the win.
Hey, I've got my note ball. I'm almost halfway there.
Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Russell Westbrook.
Okay,
also
so
Dumar's
this is the
out
whole
there.
game.
Marion out there with Malowacz. And it's Cowens in at the four-man position. And for the Clippers, Harden and Beal are the backcourt. The pair up front, that'll be Cowens and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Out to the right wing. Cowens. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist.
Savvy pass. Moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Outside, Beal. Back to Harden. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Unloads from 13. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense out.
Boxing out, so important. Second chance points can be a backbreaker.
And here's Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Harden. Latrey. Rebounded by Marion.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Beal. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Dumars against Harden. The kick out to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Here's Beal. Westbrook with the block. Here's Cowens. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Cowens has got 8 points. And so it's Columbus with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league. They've been doing a... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from Columbus so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Paul out there with Dunn. Then it's Jones. Then there's Batum. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Shot clock at 6. Lopez passes to Jones. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Marion.
Here's Marion going inside. And the dunk by Marion.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Paul with the ball. Shawn Marion covering. And Jones slams it home.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. So he launched that one from way outside. Cowens has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bobcats. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. play. Just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside, Beal. Tries from 16. It's deflected.
Great defensive play. Marion is one of those guys you never want guarding.
And he gets the bucket.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Back to Harden. Knocked loose. Stolen by Dumars. 2 seconds separating the shot clock.
Whoa! Gracious. Well,
Blazing
now that they've
much?
settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all
I mean, I did
cylinders.
2 better dunks,
and
and that's the one that
key
gets
for
it.
them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Can they get it? Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
Leonard looking around.
That was a cool
Up in
detail that
time.
they did in the
And
crowd.
that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Columbus in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Westbrook. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Russell Westbrook out there with Dumars. Then it's Malawach. Then there's Marion, and it's Cowens in at the force line. It's Marion with the drive, and the dunk by Marion.
What a take. You love to see guys getting aggressive, getting downhill. Great effort.
Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Cowens. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Cowens has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here's Beal. Malawach grabs the miss. Columbus leading by 17. Westbrook passes to Cowens. Good ball movement here by Columbus. Sinks the triple. Cowens has got 16.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against
See,
bigger guys.
that should have got it. But it
Burned him,
didn't.
and he said, see you later.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And out of bounds as the Bobcats gain possession. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Dumars against Harden. Dumars misses. Now Leonard. There's Beal with the 3. That one misses. And so it's Columbus closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. With the drive, and Dumars throws it down.
See, even that's a lot
Credit them
better
for
than that one.
maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Beal against Westbrook. The shot by Beal, no good. Columbus leading by 20. Here's Marion, and again it's Columbus.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Outside Leonard, pass to Harden. Right side Beal, shot from the wing, drained for 2 points.
2 points. James Harden, assist.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. Count that one.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by Columbus. Collins passes to Dumars. Here's Collins. He's guarded by Collins, and Collins gets it to go.
Yeah, well, the defense has to try to limit those corner threes, or this is what will happen.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ball against Dumars. Jones for three. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Collins. And the Bobcats another three.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And so it's Columbus taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan.
Yep, that'll work. Oh my
And
God.
so here's Columbus. Outside Dumars. Pass to Collins. To take the lead. Sinks the three-pointer. Collins has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Bobcats. Here's Whitman. Here's McLeod. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Really left alone that time. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Stolen by Dumars. And here comes the break. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Why? I'm going up for a dunk. Why would it ever do that?
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 6. Here's Whitman. Good. Nice job down low. Smith has got his first basket.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Person with the bucket.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Whitman against Dumars. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Collins. Good as Dumars picking up the assist.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
Whitman passes to Schrempf. Here's McLeod. He's covered by Westbrook. Back to Schrempf. Just 5 on the clock. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And I like the movement right there. Setting that screen, then getting into position to score.
Here's Dumars. Pass to Westbrook. Good ball movement here by Columbus. Wilson against Rodman. Here's Whitman. Here's Person. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
The Pacers call timeout. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smits passes to Person to the middle. And it's blocked.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Look, that's a pressure moment. And he came through.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 16 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Pass to Schrempf, and it's blocked.
Hey, Reese has the link to go get it. Great defense.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. From the arc, gets the 3 to fall.
Well, look, that's the matchup he wants there. Using his height to shoot that 3 right over the top.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so the Bobcats take the win. They had to scrape and claw.
Okay, now I've only got a few left. Got too many of these left. No, just these two. 17 and then like 50 of these. 52 of these. And then I'll have Kevin Garnett, KG. Damn. I don't really lose anything then between those two. But damn. Okay. Oh, something's happened. I'm gonna get off. See you guys.